Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 47 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. Eddie Ruckus, RW Tema, Azanor Mythian, Thunderdark, Sunstrike. I think that's everybody. Mysterious is around, right? Yeah, Mist is on TeamSpeak, he's not in game. What's up everybody?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm going to test a little crazy contraption that I set up here. I'm getting really crazy. Let's see what all happens. If I come over here and I tell my computer that I would like to make a Sinister Bee, which of course won't really work because I'm in the overworld, but, oh wait, you know what, hang on, let's make sure everything's on. This computer should be running, doing something. He is. This computer should be running, doing something. He is not. Okay. There we go. Let's do it. Ta-da! So what should have happened just now is it should have pulled the cultivated serum out of here, and it's going to send it into the synthesizer. We should see it show up in a moment if we look down there. There it went. Oh good, it was the cultivated species serum. Good. The cultivated species serum will automatically get pulled out of the synthesizer because it's already got more than 2 charges on it. If it had less than 2 charges on it, it would wait until there was 2 or more and then get pulled out. And it's going to go into the purifier. The purifier, because it's already excellent quality, won't take too long, but it'll take a few seconds and manage to do what it needs to do. Okay, and then we're going to move it into the inoculator where it will inoculate the bee. Cool. Now, I do want to probably sneak outside here real quick while we're waiting for this and set up a little bit of piping, because I haven't done that yet. Also, we're experiencing a little bit of tick lag, so don't mind the failing to break blocks bit. Come on, there we go. Alright, how do I have things set up back here? Oh, I'm going to have to move some fiber cabling around, aren't I? Darn. Let's get some fiber cable. Okay. Really? Great. So, what's going on with you, Azanor?
Nothing much. Messing around with golems.
Cool. I like the sound of that. I might want to come by and visit your house, because I was over there a little bit ago. It looked pretty cool. Would you like a tour of your house?
Nothing much to show, unfortunately. I've just basically started doing stuff. I don't even have my chests organized.
Ah, I see. I think I finished all your research so far. I did get some pretty new and interesting stuff, guys, I wanted to show you. Remember I teased last episode, I showed the paving stone of travel, which we figured, you know, was pretty similar to what we've seen in the past. But what was this paving stone of warding? Looks like it'll prevent any non-player entities from walking over it. So monsters, sheep, cows, that kind of thing.
Yep, and golems as well.
This would be a good... Oh... This would be really cool to use in place of a fence, right?
Yeah, it is basically a fence, but you can switch it off with redstone, and obviously It doesn't actually block anything.
Now, when you switched off with redstone, does it turn off just the block that has the redstone signal, or does it turn off all the blocks that are connected to that one as well?
Just the block you have the redstone signal to, and I think it does maybe the adjacent blocks as well.
Nice. I like it. Cool. Alright, let's clean up some of the mess that we're causing. I need probably a few more golden cables here, but let's just tidy up some things. So if we look now, we should see my bee starting to get worked on by the inoculator. Yep, there it goes. Cool. It's inoculating. Beautiful. So my automation worked. Now let's see how I can get this bee to get back to where I want it to be. Probably this way. Oh, there's a butterfly down there. Cool. Nice. I got that morph. Alright. I want to get the bee up here. So let's see. Probably going to need a little bit, by the way, of digging around. All right, let me get some items and some stuff. But basically what I want to have happen is once that bee has finished inoculating, I'm going to send it back to the chest here. And then I'll have the turtle recheck. It'll see that it already has the cultivated princess now, and it'll kick it off and breed them together to get a Sinister. Now, of course, Sinister needs to be in the Hell biome, but I just picked that at random. So I think we're pretty darn close to automating bees. But at this point, we're just going to hold off. So what I'll do is I'll run the piping here. Let me make some more, and I'll be right back. All right, we might be just in time to see something cool happen. I might have just barely caught this. Cool. Rocky Princess? Good. Everything got pulled out the way it was supposed to. So what should happen is my cultivated princess got pulled out. And you notice that just at the exact same moment the cultivated princess got pulled out and she gets sent down the line there, my serum got pulled out at the exact same moment too. How did we pull that off? Not too hard, actually. Remember, gates only trigger on their conditionals based on siding. So let's take a look. The output side of the inoculator is the sides of the block, not the top. And the output side of the serum slot is the top and bottom. So on the side of the inoculator here, I've got it set up to check for items in inventory. So even if there's a serum in there, it's not going to detect that there's an item in the inventory. It's only going to detect an item in the inventory when there's a bee sitting down here. So once that bee moved down, it said, oh, there's an item in the inventory. I better do something about that. And what do we do exactly? We emit a red pipe signal and an energy pulsar. The energy pulsar pulls the bee out. The red pipe signal travels up to the top of the block here and activates the energy pulsar on the top, which pulls out the serum. And then the serum goes up through the pipe, around the back outside of the house, and dun 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 dun, lands inside the wooden chest, where my move items bee should be moving him directly into the adjacent chest. There it is. So it landed in this chest, and then the turtle here, you know, auto-detected that, hey, I have to put that chest, that cultivated species serums in that chest. Awesome. So that is a good bit of automation. So now, if I were to run the exact same program again, B is Sinister, boom, it should detect that there is in fact a princess in slot 55, and it moves it up into the piping here. So we should be having items getting pulled out and sent down to the apiary here at some point. Let's see what happens. Is that happening or no? Did I lie? I know we're having a little bit of server lag, but it should have happened by now. Oh well, I'll have to play with it. But I'm not going to spend too much time doing bee stuff this episode. I would like to instead do some other work. So let's get started playing with a little something new from Applied Enegistics. Alright guys, we're back because I want to show you a very new and exciting block from Applied Energistics. Brand new. Very cool. Just released like a day or two ago up to Forgecraft2 here. But for now, I need to teach my system how to make an ME Fluix crystal. There we go. And then once I have that working, I think all I need really is a Fluix crystal and some Fluix dust. So I'll grab some of that too. There it is, 1, 2. We're also going to want one of these diamond guys. The advanced ME processor. And what we're going to be making here is the P2P tunnel. Awesome. So we're going to need one of you, and you. Oh, no dust. But we do need a conversion matrix. Okay. So we'll get that cooking. Come on, buddy. There we are. And let's get the P2P tunnel going. This little guy, very fancy. See, by the way, you can't shift-click this in. Everybody keeps telling me I can shift-click into the pattern encoder. You actually can't do that. It's NEI, one of the NEI plugins or add-ons or something like that that allows that to work. You can just do the normal click, but you still have to actually put the items in, just because that's the way Algo wants it to work. So there we go. ME, this thingy. Awesome. So I should be able to now request a couple of these and show you how they work. I'm going to get 4 of them for now, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to do something real quick. Alright, this is what we need, the bus memory card. So what do we get? Do I have as much as what I need? Just need one more of these advanced ME processor guys. The bus memory card can be used to, you know, configure your buses and then like copy them down the line. So if I had known about this earlier, I probably would have appreciated it because it was pretty nice. let's see. Come on, you crafting for me? Oh, you have to make diamonds. I need to run my quarry again. I'm out of diamonds. I'm out of a few other things. I've been having far too much fun playing and building things without actually paying attention to how many resources I have. Maybe I should set up a quarry pretty soon. I do have one almost easy. Want to borrow some for now? No, I'm alright. I have, I taught my AE system how to make the quarry, or how to make diamonds, courtesy of Industrial Craft. So I'll let that cook up. While that's running, I'll go make my quarry start running again, and then we'll be back. So let's see, I'm also out of uranium, so that should tell you how much trouble I'm in. So let's go set up our quarry. It should be somewhere out here. We'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, this should pretty much cover everything I want. Water should start flowing into my combustion engines shortly. Find a place to put that stuff, would you? And there it is, good. Water's going in, perfect. We should get a decent amount of that. Gonna see, hopefully it's enough. And then fuel, and finally emit a redstone signal. And there we go. Should have some stuff happening. Alright guys, so like I said, this little memory card bus should be able to copy stuff from one block to another. But I'm not going to use it exactly for that. I'm going to show you how it's used in relation to the P2P tunnel. Alright, so how do I want to set this up? Well, P2P tunnels go along with cables. Let's get some of them. 16, I guess that'll do. And let's go downstairs. Hooray! So, one thing I'd like to be able to do is clean up this giant mess. And believe me, it is a mess. Holy cow. Did I really make this big of a mess? Oh, I must have. Alright, I think I can clean it all up, courtesy of Applied Enegistics. Let me actually do something real fast. It occurs to me right now that the biofuel getting created in Digger is being used to power my quarry, and I think I'd like to change that up. I'd like to offer the biofuel from my own base, not from Digger's. So let's go get this guy. Come here, you. We'll leave that biofuel for anybody who needs it. They can come downstairs and tap into it or do whatever they want. But back to my place. We're going to put this biofuel ender tank right underneath my ender tank. And you know what? While I'm here, I think I'd like to do one more thing. Just to make it a little bit easier on myself. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, which one of these is biofuel? I'm assuming this one. Yep, ethanol. Cool. Alright. All I really should have to do is put this guy right here, and then it should fill up. Excellent. So we'll just check on this in a little bit. Now, how can we use what we have here to fill things? That's a good question. What's something that we're probably going to want to fill up? I know. Seed oil. Okay, so let's move this seed oil line and use P2P networks to do this. And I believe P2P stands for point to point. Pretty sure that's right. Alright, so we could, I'm just checking out how my network is laid out thus far. Okay, not terrible. Let's run some ME cabling like this. So this is the seed oil producer, right? Yep, that's the squeezer for seed oil. Let's clean this whole mess up here that I've got. And boy, is it a mess. I'm guessing Algorithm must have been watching how terribly I was derping up with all these cables and piping and everything, and was like, you know what, we gotta help Direwolf out. Probably something like that, at least. Alright, I'm going to run some cabling to this guy. But we'll get to the important bit in a moment, which is cabling here. So here we're still pumping out into a golden pipe, right? But I'm going to attach a P2P tunnel to that pipe. In fact, just to make it easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, let me move this a little bit. I think I just broke something I didn't mean to break. just move this down just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see how it works. So the P2P little tunnel thing is cool. You can attune it to different things. So in this case, I'm going to attune it to handle liquids. I'm simply going to right-click on the block with the liquid pipe here, and it knows now, all right, I'm a liquid thing. Cool. So let's get that connected up, like so. All right, now that's going to accept liquids in some form, or it's going to deal with liquids in some form, let's just put it that way. So see how it's kind of just like got some liquid flowing and building up in the pipe? We'll get to that in a moment. In fact, let's run this guy straight over to here. There we go. Cool. Now there's going to be a small amount of buffer, but overall it's not going to be too big of a buffer. I'm going to come over here and set it up so that we've got another P2P right here. And I'm just going to break this guy. Now you'll note that it's not connecting. That's because it's not been attuned yet. But if I click on this with this thing, ta-da, it's attuned. So once it's attuned, it's able to connect to the pipes. Then finally what I have to do is determine where to input and output things. So I use this memory card and I say, now here's the deal with these things. You can have multiple outputs per signal or per frequency, if you will, but you can only have one input. So this is going to be my input. So liquid's going to flow into here. And if you shift click, I think it's shift click, right? Settings save to memory card. So what happened is we just attuned the memory card in my hand, this guy. You can see it even says on there, ME P2P tunnel. It's attuned to this frequency, if you will, or this particular block. Then any other P2P tunnel that I set to this block should output that liquid. So let's do it. Boom. Ta-da! Look, seed oil. Nice. So that's awesome. So basically we just connected this all the way over to here by way of ME cabling. Now if I want, so for example, if I had something along the lines of, wow, this is really a mess, isn't it? What do we got over here? Is this biofuel? Fruit juice. Okay. That's not the end of the world. And is this another... What is all this mess? I don't even know. Is this like a texture derping thing or something? Alright, I don't know what any of that's about. Okay, so let's try and set this up. I'm going to do the same for this fruit juice line. So if we take a look, I'm just going to break all this. And yeah, I know I'm wasting a little bit of fruit juice right now. I'm not that concerned about it, because I've really wanted to clean up these pipes for a while now, and I've been kind of waiting for something cool like this to come along. Okay, so I should be able to very easily just say, here is this guy, right? So fruit juice will go in there, and then fruit juice is supposed to come out here. So let's do that. Let's do this. Run a little bit of ME cabling. So we'll do you, here, here. Okay. Now we're going to link this guy up. Now seed oil is not going to come out here because this thing doesn't have an attuned frequency just yet. We can attune this guy to here, and then I'm going to shift click this side, which will be the liquids going in. I said shift click. Settings, save to memory card. Put this guy here. Settings loaded from memory card. Cool. So if I break these just to demonstrate this, we should be getting nice fruit juice coming in. And if I were to just check this out, we should see, oh, running out of jetpack fuel. I need to get a little bit more of that. Let's just get a can. Or 12. Put them in there. So we'll see the fruit juice draining out, and then it's getting refilled. So that confirms we're actually getting fruit juice placed back in here. Nice. Pretty cool, right? Yep, it's working. It's doing its thing. So the fruit juice is coming and traveling through. So we've got one frequency attuned to fruit juice, and we've got another frequency attuned to seed oil. I could do this for like all these pipes, and that would be a lot cleaner looking system. It would just be, you know, I could pretty much just chain everything if I really wanted to. Awesome, huh? All right, let me check out how I'm doing over here. Let's go downstairs. I wanted to also check on my seed oil stuff. So how are we for seeds? Cool. Now I should be able to, I taught my system that if it has pumpkin seeds, I didn't tell it to autocraft this. I'm doing it kind of manually so I don't do too crazy, but then we can do the same for melons. But I'll just go with pumpkins for now, actually. I think I've got enough. Pumpkins seem to be a pretty good resource for getting lots of seeds. So we should see our seed oil stuff starting to fill up here. 150, 390. Down here, our squeezer doing its thing. Nice. It's working. Alright guys, we'll be back in a moment. Alright, I told you guys I wanted to give this a try, so let's do it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do something like... There we go. Put this in here, get these out. Cool. Nice. And then it was something like this, wasn't it? Alright, what am I doing wrong here? Ah, order shard, not air. Now we're talking. So that, let's see if... Yeah, we'll get a whole stack, why not? Insufficient B. Really? What am I short on? Oh, ordo. Okay. Luckily, I can manage to fix that. Just gotta figure out which one of these without looking at it. Oh, that has ordo in it. Oh, ordo and fire I'm lacking. That'll be enough for now. I really like that I can move aura nodes now. Okay. Here, last bit, good. You guys go back home. And now I've got paving stones of warding. So this should prevent anything from basically any animals, that is, from crossing it. So if we come over here, where I set this up, I'm going to place down my paving stone of warding. I'm thinking like a little animal pen could go right here, right? So if I wanted to, something like this. Now I wonder if I can wand of equal trade this. That's the real question. Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay. So animals should not be able to walk across this, in theory. Let's go get some animals. I'm going to head back to my old place and relocate my animal farm, of which there's not much to relocate, but that's okay. Can I store animals inside golden lassos? Is that how they work? Let me give that a shot. Pretty sure that's what that's for, right? Golden lasso. Let's go do our thing. I'm gonna bring sheep across first. There we go. Nice. Or cow, I meant. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Just want to test whether or not this warded stone stuff works the way I think it does. There we go. Now let's make this thing afraid of me. Haha! He can't! That's awesome! This is the coolest stuff ever. Asinor, this is so cool. This cow is like terrified of me and he's trying to run away, but he can't. That is awesome. Oh boy, I'm going to relocate all my animals here. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and I'm placing down my animals and my feed station. So let's just do the feed station like... Yeah, that's not at all center, is it? I thought this was 9 by 9. What's internal here? 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be nice and centered. Yeah, that looks better. Ha! Look at that cow. Nice try, cow. You guys are all in here. Have some wheat. That is awesome. It even has like really cool little like warded ruining effects going on, like right at the edge of the thing. That's really cool, Asinor. I like it. Do those rune things show up when an animal's trying to cross it? Is that what happens?
Yeah. Basically, when anything is adjacent, that it'll block.
Nice. That is so cool. I don't know why. That really is awesome to me. All right. I'm liking that. I think I'm just going to hang on to a couple of these golden lassos, just in case. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back guys, just doing a little bit more work here. First off, I want to get my honey rolling again. So honey, do your thing please. Thank you. So we should be producing honey and it's going to start flowing into here. We want to tune this guy to be a liquid. So do it. There we go. We will associate him. So shift click. Settings save to memory card. Come over to our honey storage, which is up here, I believe, right? Yep, honey. Nope, there it is. And then go, honey, go. There we go, settings loaded. Nice, honey's flown in. And then the same thing for my biofuel. Settings saved to memory card. And attuned. There you go. Settings loaded from... Oh, I see. Wait. Hold on. I didn't attune it. There we go. Settings saved to memory card. Settings... There we go. Now we should be starting to get ethanol. Cool. That'll work. Nice. And honey's going in here. Wow. So much cleaner looking already. But we still have a little bit more work to do. We'll get there, though. We will get there. What are you even doing? What does this pipe even do? What's your purpose? Why are you here? I'm not too sure about you and why you exist. Oh, I remember. I remember why you exist. You were there for juice, but I replaced you with water. Haha. Because I was out of juice at the time. Yeah, I could probably reconnect that thing. Probably should. Alright guys, one more setup. We're going to attune this. Set the settings. This is biogas production line, by the way. And that will come out to here. Look how much neater this is. I love it. And let's write out the settings. There we go. Biogas flows in. Cool. Look at that go. Nice. So I really like P2P ports. Now I really didn't even show you everything they can do. I've only shown you one of their functions. Here's a little spoiler alert. They can do a lot more. For example, why don't I show you one more little thing they can do just because it's awesome. Let's grab another couple. I should have 2 more in here. Good. And then once I show you this, we'll have to wrap up the episode. Let's do something like this, just for demonstration purposes. If I were to say, nope, don't want that way. Wondering if this will work. I haven't tried it yet, but redstone. Haha. Can I just put you right there like that? I guess not. Okay, so let's do it like this. There we go. He should be set up to do redstone now. And I could set up something like... Oh boy, that was weird. Okay, very strange. Not sure what happened there, but let's do something. Where's another AE connection coming out? You know what I want to do as a demonstration? I'll grab some... redstone lamp. And all I gotta do is configure this to output there. And that should have worked, but it didn't. Ah, there we go. Cool. Nice. Haha. It can do even more. But we're going to have to wait till another episode to see all the cool stuff you can do with these P2P things. There's a lot more you can do with them. I'm only showing you a couple of the basics. But for now, unfortunately, we do have to wrap up the episode. So, this is Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Come back next time. I have a lot of stuff I want to keep working on. There's plenty of projects to get started with. And, yeah, these P2P things could have a lot of fun coming up. Alright, guys. Take it easy.